All right, YouTube. This is part 2 of this MRE that we opened up that's been sitting in the dark for the last 5 years. So that little bag of tea that I told you that the grape jelly spilled on, the tea bag itself is actually still smells good, doesn't have that rancid smell, so I'll be having tea later this evening. Okay, I've got a bag down here to make sure I can toss this right away in case it really smells. So this is a little summer sausage. It has definitely become a little misshapen. These were good when they were fresh. Let's see how well this type of packaging actually keeps. Don't want the juice to go everywhere. Yeah, it still smells good since it's smoked. Take a look. The inside smells okay. I'm kind of questionable about that. I probably would not recommend. It actually tastes okay. Well, of course, I can't get a paper towel. I probably would not recommend keeping something like that. But at the same time, I can't say that it tasted bad either. So it's going to be kind of a judgment call, I guess, in a shit at the fan scenario. You would have to make that judgment call as to how hungry you were and whether or not you wanted to risk it. Okay, this is another little thing that we picked up at Costco. It's chicken salad with crackers. The can itself, the integrity of it seems to be okay. Yes, the green part is pickles. And I've opened these before and found mold in them. This one does not have that. Consistency appears normal. Taste. This can is still good. So, you've got another good thing that came out of that bag. And then the crackers that are supposed to go with it. Those are a loss. Okay, so again, going back to oil content and proper packaging, that was just in a little cellophane wrap, and even though it was vacuum sealed, did not keep. But the potted chicken actually kept nicely, so we'll use that for hors d'oeuvres later.
I would like to make a point that when you're making homemade MREs, they weren't meant to last as other MREs, K rations, C rations were, and we're discovering that no matter how well you package it, and even a lot of the items that you put into it, the part time-wise, we would strongly suggest maybe checking every 6 months to a year, packaging, repackaging, because if the SHTF happens and you have to grab this stuff and go, you can't afford to have bad food when you're out there.
Now, we deliberately let these not be part of our normal rotation, simply because of the fact that if you are out and about and let's say you run across a cache of food, or let's say you made so many MREs that you couldn't rotate them all and you found something old at the back of your prepper storage room or whatever the case may be. Point being is that this was an experiment to see how long these could, hold off, because we made a bunch of them at the same time, and then periodically we would go through and we would rotate them out. These are the last of them, and like I said, they're like 5 years old. So this kind of tells you what you can expect. Now, this is that coffee stick that I told you about. So this had a creamer and a sugar in it, and this is actually, that is actually still good and usable. May not be premium coffee, but it actually tastes pretty good. And if you need coffee on the go and there's no Starbucks or coffee bean and tea leaf available, this is definitely a good go-to and a nice little thing to brighten up your day in an otherwise bleak situation. So anyway, we are going to now move on to the one that the seal was broken, and that'll come up in the next video. See you in a few.